Hi, I'm Mark Brace, Senior Aviation Security Analyst at Osprey Flight Solutions, bringing you this week's update. This week, the Osprey System has registered a total of 2,475 incidents, known to us as pings, and the analysis team has published 52 alerts since last Thursday, of which 13 were critical. That's an overall increase on last week and covered more Israeli airstrikes into Syria, the rocket attack on Al Asad Air Base in Iraq, and US airstrikes targeting Iranian-backed militant groups on the Syria-Iraq border. We can expect further similar strikes following the Al Asad rocket attack. The increase also reflects the barrage of Houthi weaponised drones and ballistic missiles launched from Yemen into Saudi Arabia and associated shootdowns by Saudi-led forces. Some have targeted airports and most have disrupted flights, including in Riyadh and Jeddah. As you can see from this Osprey Explore chart, which shows the related activity in both Saudi Arabia and Yemen, over the past 12 months it had been fairly consistent, but February saw a sustained increase in both countries, comparable to peaks last seen in July to September 2019. And it shows no signs of abating. Just this morning, the Houthis claimed another weaponised drone attack targeting Jeddah, and while there's been no official confirmation, there was significant disruption to flights using the airports. COVID-19 continues to impact aviation for mainly the wrong reasons, so it's nice to see a good news in the form of first shipment of vaccines under the COVAX scheme flown to Ghana. We've also seen developments in India, Nigeria and the UAE combating fake COVID tests using digital authentication systems. However, in the EU there are concerns over variations between member states' plans for vaccine passports, which could cause difficulties for the free travel zone. Elsewhere, you may have seen news about fears that a Boeing 737 bound for the UAE had been hijacked in late February. It had actually declared an emergency and diverted to Tehran, but that's not the whole story, as media reports indicate it may have been a false emergency as a way of delivering the aircraft to an Iranian airline to circumvent sanctions imposed on the country. We'll be issuing an alert looking at this in more detail in the coming days. And finally, news reached us of an unusual stowaway incident in Sudan, where a cat caused chaos in the cockpit and forced a flight bound for, and I haven't made this up, Qatar, to return to Khartoum after it attacked the captain. The authorities believe the animal got on board while the aircraft was being cleaned in Khartoum. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave any comments on what I've covered, and please join us again for next week's update.